Happy Friday. Brian Manning here with a weekly update. Let's get right to it. Monday, markets are closed for Memorial Day. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend. Tuesday started with some inflation information. So we got the PCE, that's the personal consumption expenditure. So this is the Federal Reserve's favorite gauge of inflation. And PCE, the headline number was actually down to 1.6%. So certainly seeing it slightly move away from the Federal Reserve's target of 2%. Why is that? Well, overall, even though I think as consumers, we're really seeing the cost of goods increase in the stores, we're also seeing the cost of fuel decrease. And because fuel plays such a large role in the national economy, we're seeing inflation cool off a little bit because of the decreased cost in fuel. So we'll have to keep an eye on this and see what happens. Also, Tuesday this week, very well respected report was Case-Shiller. Case-Shiller index was for the month of March, tells us about national home appreciation. In March, homes appreciated at 5.8% year over year basis. Great report. Not too hot, not too cold, kind of right at a sweet spot number. So really good to see that continuing on a monthly and annual basis. Wednesday this week, we got National Association of Realtors and pending home sales. Pending home sales down 1.3%, worst decline in a few years. But if you look into this a little bit more, inventory on a year-over-year basis is down 9%. And foot traffic is at an all-time high. So when inventory is down and the desire to buy a home is up, it's just natural supply and demand. The amount of homes is not available, so we're just seeing a decrease in pending home sales, so not too worried about that. Then Thursday this week starts our employment report. I can't believe another month has gone by and we're already talking about employment reports. So this is giving us employment information for the month of May. So first report we get is ADP. ADP is the largest provider of private payrolls in the U.S., and for the month of ADP, they said that 253,000 new jobs were created. Blockbuster report. Analysts were expecting 182,000, so certainly better than what everyone was expecting. Today, though, we get the BLS report. That's the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So this is the establishment of the government's report. So Bureau of Labor Statistics came out and said 138,000 new jobs were created in May. But this was a miss, a stinker of a report by 44,000 jobs. And not only was it a miss, the prior 2 months were also revised with a downward revision of 66,000 jobs. So certainly not seeing a rosy employment report there. What's interesting, though, is if you look at it, is that the unemployment rate actually decreased and went down to 4.3%. Well, why is that? Well, there's two reports that come out under this situation. The first one is the establishment report. Then there's also household surveys. Household surveys is when just households in the U.S. are called and asked about their employment situation. So the household survey showed that there was 233,000 people that lost their job in the month of May. And not only that, but there was 429,000 people that left the workforce. So 429,000 people no longer looking for jobs. So when you look at a miss on the jobs report, right, 138,000 new jobs created, and you have unemployment going down, that's because 429,000 people left the workforce, and there's just a lesser amount of people out there looking for jobs. So this could lead to what's called wage pressure inflation. Again, something the Federal Reserve looks at when they're trying to make decisions on whether they should raise rates. And if you have a lesser amount of bodies trying to get jobs in the workforce, it causes employers to have to pay a higher amount to retain them or even hire them as employees. So we'll have to keep an eye on wage pressure inflation because that's something the Federal Reserve will look at as well. Happy Friday. I'm around all day. If you have any questions, give me a call. Love to help you any way I can.